What's up, guys? Just dropping in here because I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been working on. I've been working on a couple of things. It's pretty much why I haven't been releasing too many videos, is because I've been doing a lot of building of programs that I would want to see. And yes, I've been vibe coding, unfortunately, but I think it's helped me produce some really cool stuff that even if I'm the only ones enjoying it, then I guess that's enough. That's worth it for me. But I wanted to show you something really cool. I grew up in the days of the bulletin board system and using doors, which basically were like text-based games, right? We didn't have graphics. We didn't have like we barely had Wolfenstein, right? So when we would sign on, we could play these games with other people, and it was all text based, and it was really like the power of the game was in the imagination. So I wanted to build a BBS game off of Legend of the Red Dragon. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but if you have, you're probably addicted to it like I was. So I wanted to build something off of that, but something that you could run on Docker and host yourself, so that you and your friends can play it, or you could play it locally. It doesn't really matter. But I wanted to be able to build that, and translating stuff from Pascal to PHP or HTML wasn't exactly something that I was looking forward to. So I used Claude to help me do that, and I kind of build off of the old Legend of the Red Dragon like storyline without trying to step on anybody's toes as far as copyright's concerned. So enough of me talking. Let me show you what I've been working on. So this is something I've called it Scales of Tears, and the name may change, but it may not. But I'm hosting it right now just on one of my servers on port 3000. I haven't set up Nginx Proxy Manager or gave it an official site or anything, because I am just experimenting with what I can do with Claude, and it helped me basically create this entire thing. So if we register, and I'll try to zoom in just a tad, but let's go ahead and register. Let's just say snack and snack time. And we create this, and we are presented with a character naming first. So let's call this Jova. And we're going to go next, and we select our sex. And we hit male, and then now in the original one, you had very like three classes you could choose from, but I wanted to expand upon that and give more classes. So I added all of these guys here too, so you can select based off of your play style, which is still like really kind of growing, because honestly, when it comes down to it, this is mostly just kind of a solo smash and grab kind of game, but I want to expand it so that you could play it multiplayer and you could have turns with your friends. So that's why I wanted to have and build on the class system. So let's select warrior and hit continue, and it's going to basically confirm all the choices that we've made, and we're going to hit enter the realm. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see, but this is it right here, and it's all ASCII and ANSI art. If you grew up in the BBS stores days, then you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't fancy graphics. Now, maybe I might one day decide to replace this with images. I haven't really decided. It just depends on where it takes me. But these are all the options that you have as far as what to do. So you can go and enter the forest, and you can fight zombies. So a zombie hauls itself out of the rotting leaves and staggers towards you. It wields a rotting claws. So what do? Do you run away? Do you attack with fists? So if we attack with fists, the zombie strikes you, you strike it. Let's attack again. Zombie's almost dead. Let's see. Oh, you suffer a deep bite wound on your leg. It's probably not going to be good considering it's a zombie. We attack, and we do win. We are victorious. So let's return to town. So we've returned to town, and so far so good. We were bitten, but I don't know if that's going to play a part in it later on. Let's see. We can look at our character, and so far so good. I think we're fine. But yeah, so that's just kind of a taste of the combat. I know it's not very in depth, but you got to figure like during the BBS stores, this was hot stuff back then. This was amazing. So I wanted to recreate that. Hopefully, for some of you that didn't get a chance to experience that growing up. but it has all sorts of really cool stuff you can do. You can go into the tavern, and it's possible that a something may like spin up and you'll meet a mysterious character. You can just talk to them, or you can there's other ones that you'll run into as well. You'll see other players that are in the tavern, and whether you choose to attack them or not, or maybe gamble your money away, is completely up to you. We've got 28 gold. Let's try our luck. Let's bet everything, and it looks like, hey, we won. Yay, nice job. So we doubled our profits. So moving on, one of the things that Legend of the Red Dragon had was pretty much just a single town, and you would go out and you would fight and come back, and that was pretty much about it. I wanted to build like a kind of a world instead of just a single town, so I added a world map to this, and so there's different places in the world that you can go to, and you can travel there. And if you wanted to, like, say we wanted to travel to like Silver Keep, we can, once we travel, we can select, do we want to take a carriage, which is 50 gold, we arrive instantly, or do you want to walk there? And walking comes with its own hazards. So you may run into a band of thieves, or you may run into a mysterious vendor or characters. It all really depends on your role, really. So let's go back. Let's go back to our town. But I've added a whole bunch of like different quest items and quests in here, and things that can happen, and honestly, Claude's made it really easy for me to do that, and really kind of build a game based off of my imagination, which I think is really totally cool. But I would love to hear your opinion on, is there something that you would want to create that that just haven't had the time, or know a good developer that you would want to take this sort of I'm not gonna say shortcut, but I say easy way out. So that's quite kind of where I'm at. I added this as on my GitHub page. So if you go to my GitHub here and repository, we have scales of tiers that you can download and set up yourself. It's really easy. It's honestly just a single Docker compose file that I have set up here that'll spin up a website for you, put it on port. If you want to run it through Nginx Proxy Manager, set up a website, you can do that. But honestly, it's really straightforward to do that. You do need to follow the instructions here, which will essentially, you clone the repository, and then you do Docker compose up. You don't need to do any of this stuff. I'll probably remove it. This was generated by it, and I'm going to remove that probably, so you probably won't even see that. But essentially, very easy to do. Clone the repo, get Docker compose up it, and if you look at the compose file, it's really basic stuff here. It's asking all this stuff set up with the .env file. You'll set up the username and password for the database. This also has something really cool that the original game did not have, which I added an admin panel to it. I think you need to set the password in the .env file, but it'll allow you to like see all the people that have signed up, and see what level they are. If you needed to ban somebody, or if you wanted to make an announcement across the game, you can do that from there too. So it's just a way for you to kind of manage the environment. But really, it's pretty straightforward. But this wasn't so much a video about showing you how to install it or anything. I think you guys can probably pull it out pretty easily. If not, let me know. But it really is, I wanted to kind of get your thoughts on what what'd you think? What do you think of something like this, using AI to bring back something that was pretty much not been touched in probably decades? Is it something that you think you'd play, or is it something that you would want to take and build off of? You're totally welcome to. You can clone this entire repository. You can feed the code into Claude and tell it to do something completely different, or add quests, or add items. Totally up to you. I just want you to kind of approach the vibe coding in kind of a different form. I know it's gotten a lot of really bad rap because of security and everything, and I totally get that. But for something like this, it's it's a simple game. It's not like I'm doing anything too crazy, high tech or secure on it. Do you think it's okay for this, or would you still stay away from it? Would love to hear your thoughts, honestly. I have taken a little bit of time to have it go and do bug fixes and to do security checks, but it's doing security checks on itself. So how much can you really rely on it? Hopefully a little bit. I know it's fixed a bunch of security issues that it found, so I'm grateful for that. But I want to know your thoughts. Is this something you think you'd play? If I spun up an actual server, would you jump on? Let me know. Definitely leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts, and hope you guys have a good one, and hope to be talking to you soon. All right, y'all take care. Bye bye.